Hello guys and welcome back to Reading Club. Today I'm going to read you a book called The Critter Club, Marion's Juxtapose, Chapter 9 and the last chapter. Chapter 9, The Moment of Truth. The rest of the meeting was a blur. Hannah asked Marion why she was entering the contest and a few other questions. Before Marion knew it, she was walking out of the auditorium. As she opened the door, she saw Olivia waiting in line. "You're here," Marion said, "but where have you been? Why weren't you in school today?" Olivia whipped out her nose with a tissue. "My allergies were really bad this morning," she said. "My dad said I could stay home and rest." She held up a bag. "But I'm ready with my outfit. I can't wait for my turn to go in." Marion looked down at the floor. "Olivia, about your outfit," she began. This was going to be hard. Marion knew she had to tell Olivia the truth. "I lied to you yesterday. I said I liked your first outfit better, but I really loved your second outfit." Olivia looked confused. "You did?" she asked. Marion nodded and explained everything, how they had the same scarf idea, and how Marion didn't want to change her design. "I should have told you. We could have talked it over." She looked at Olivia in the eye. "I'm sorry." Olivia smiled. "That's okay, Marion," she said, "because you know what? I'm not going to use the clothes from the closet." Marion raised her eyebrows. "You're not," she said. Olivia shook her head. "See, I realized something when I was at home today," she started. "I realized that I do kind of like my own style. I mean, I learned a lot from you, and your style's amazing, but it's just not mine." Olivia opened her bag so Marion could peek in. "So this is my outfit. My high-top sneakers, a skirt that is so much fun to twirl around in, and my favorite sweater. My grandma gave it to me. It's something I would feel good wearing." Marion smiled a huge smile. "I love it," she said, and she really meant it. She waited in line with Olivia and wished her good luck when Hannah called her in. "I'll wait out here until you're done," Marion said to Olivia. Olivia nodded and gave her a thumbs up at the auditorium door closed behind her. Chapter 10, Showtime. A week later, Marion ran full speed into the Critter Club. "Hello," she called, out of breath. No one answered. "Amy, Liz, Ellie," she said. It was time to feed the frogs, but the other girls hadn't arrived yet. In one hand, Marion clutched a piece of paper. At last, it had come in the mail, a letter from Hannah Lewis with a list of contest winners. Marion sat down by the frog tank to wait. She looked inside. One of the frogs hopped right up onto the glass. "Oh, hello," Marion said to the frog. She looked down at the letter. She looked back at the frog. Then she shrugged. She was dying to share the news with someone. She held the letter up to the glass. "Look," she exclaimed. "Look who won in second grade." Second grade winners, Olivia Warren and Marion Ballard. The frog croaked. "I know," said Marion. "Isn't it great? I'm so excited." The frog didn't say anything else, so Marion went on. "I can't decide which is better, winning or winning with Olivia." There was no answer from the frog tank. "And Hannah Lewis called me just now. She said she loved both of our design. She said they were both so stylish and so different." Marion was sure the frogs were listening to every word she said. "And here's maybe the best part. Hannah said if we want to, we can model our outfits in the fashion show. That's right. We can be in the show. Can you believe it?" The frog was quiet. Marion was all out of news. She sat for a moment just looking at the frog. She leaned in closer to the glass. "You know what?" she whispered. "You're a very good listener." She looked around. She felt a tiny bit silly talking to a frog. Then she added, "And you guys are actually pretty cool." 1 week later, Marion was backstage at the Closet's fashion show. She peeked out at the audience from behind the curtain. The seats were filled and loud music played. Everyone clapped as the contest winners took turns walking the runway, showing off their outfit designs. "Marion, you're next," Hannah whispered behind her. "Ready and go." Marion took a deep breath and stepped out into the runway. She felt so proud to show off the outfit she had styled. She was even prouder of the hard decision she had made to change her design. In the end, she loved the way the outfit turned out. By the sound of the audience's applause, they liked it too. At the end of the narrow stage, Marion struck a pose. She could see her friends and family cheering loudly for her. Marion turned and began her walk off the stage. As she did, she passed Olivia on her way down to the runway in her own winning outfit. Marion put her hand up for a high five. The friend's hand met in air with a loud clap. Then, as Marion walked on, she smiled a huge smile, listening to the crowd cheer for her friend.